Flipping channels this morning, so this is what I get for flipping channels in the 500s and stuff like that. But it seemed interesting. It was a name I had not heard of, and if I did, I didn't remember because I was not a huge punk rock fan. Definitely not the violent rock. Watching this documentary on Gigi Allin, I don't know why this seems so R.Kelly-ish. Like, this guy died a while ago, but I don't know. The stuff that he does on stage and the stuff that he did to people, and I actually recorded something earlier, and then I stopped it because I wanted to do something that had his mother in the beginning. And so this has his mom in it right after this clip right here. And this is his gravestone. And the priest, the Catholic priest, he actually removed his headstone because people came from all over the world to urinate and defecate on his grave. And they were doing it as a sign of respect because, I guess, because he did it to them. So I don't know if they were getting him back. I don't know. But anyway, they paid money to go to his shows for him to urinate on them on stage while performing naked and defecate in his hand and then throw it at the audience and defecate on stage, smear it all over his body and roll around in it and all that. So, yeah. You didn't say what you want to say about me, but if I hear you, I might just go knock you off your chair.
People have been coming here for the last 20 years to pay their respects.
Come see me in this town.
Some of them are respectful and some of them are just assholes and they fuck everything up in the cemetery. But you know, sometimes it's due to the fact that the fucking fans are just a little over the top at points.
Woo! Everybody knew where the stone was. They were coming from Canada. You don't want people to come from Canada and piss on shit all over your grave. I told the police I'd go down there and shoot them right in the ass if I was going to take my gun and go down and shoot them. And they said, well, you can't do that. I said, well, you watch me.
You want me to go piss on your fucking mother's grave, asshole? She is. I don't give a fuck what you did. Get the fuck over there and help him, asshole.
I said he's spit nut. Not enough fucking work on you.
I hated Gigi Allin. I loved Kevin, but I hated Gigi Allin. And there is a Kevin and there is a Gigi. He wasted his talent. He killed himself. What mother wants that? I hated Gigi Allin. I loved Kevin, but I hated Gigi Allin. And there is a Kevin and there is a Gigi. He wasted his talent. He killed himself. What mother wants that? I'll lead you to romantic thoughts as I strip you to the bone. That's his brother.
everybody loves Gigi, so I keep his legacy going by pimping his shit. It definitely helps me to be able to survive, and so while I'm spreading the word, I'm surviving as well and being able to live the kind of life that I want to live. All right, we have a customer from Canada here that wants to know if I can ship something to Canada. Son, I can ship something up the fucking crack of your ass if you want me to.
These are some of the pictures that I paint. This is just an original. I painted that. I saw a picture and I painted it. I don't pretend to be an artist. I just paint for the fun of it. I have a good time. Merle wanted me to do pictures of gravestones and things like that. And I don't think that anybody would buy them for the picture. They buy them because I'm Gigi Allen's mother. And I need to try to forget Kevin Allen. I don't need to be reminded every day that he's dead. It's hurtful. It hurts my heart. And I have enough heart problems so that I don't need to think about that all the time.
So here we are. We've entered the music room. This is the room where I keep all the Gigi CDs, the DVDs, the video, the records, the patches, the stickers, things like that. A lot of Gigi Allen merchandise, bumper stickers, stuff like that.
Kevin is still alive to him. It's almost like not wanting to admit your brother's dead. And if you stop selling his things and stop talking about him, he would be gone.
Gigi and I were like real close from the time we were born.
We lived in a log cabin. It was all alone up in the woods without any phone or any way to get anywhere.
Don't ever remember having people over to our house. There's no room for company.
We were very poor. Very, very poor because their father didn't work and he always had to have a new truck. So we didn't have a lot of money for anything else.
Me and my brother entertained ourselves the best way we could. Well, this is my secret Gigi Allen room.
I like how he shows his secret room on camera and tells everybody it's a secret.
My brother's memory alive with pictures and photo albums full of scrapbook memorabilia and stuff like that. Some of his prison artwork. This room is pretty much off limits to everybody. This is my secret escape room for just me and my brother.
Wow, covered in feces. Wow.
Well, hello, sir. How are you? You too. Come right on in. Follow me. I think it's in here. This is a shirt that Gigi wore. It's got a little bit of a hole in the back of it, but that's Gigi's shirt.
Wow, man, I'm touching history right here.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's
it.
insane.
And
I'm so interested in that.
like I said, they're, expensive,
Yeah.
So your house is in New Hampshire, eh?
The first 10 years of my life, I grew up in the woods in New Hampshire with no running water, no heat, no electricity, and my father was a very violent man. But see, that made me sort of a warrior soul at an early age.
When things started to be scary, I left for the children. I never saw him after that. I never talked to him after that. Except when Kevin died.
Wow.
He was the first person I called. But he never showed up.
Wow. Dang.
When my mother finally broke away from my father and we ended up moving to Lancaster and moving in with her mother, we were like, wow, freedom and excitement and new adventures and socializing with people. It was like we'd been in prison since we were born. Girls.
I had 3 jobs, and the boys were alone a lot, so they didn't have my supervision like they should have had because I had to work to support them. But I just gave them freedom to be themselves. Once they got out on their own, they really used that freedom.
So I just want to say something. If you listen to their mother, I heard this already. This is a part of the documentary that I saw already. So she talks about the things that they did, the 2 boys, her 2 sons. She calls criminal activity being, boys just being boy type thing. And not providing proper supervision for your children, she calls that letting them be free. You see how different cultures speak on different things? And when it's other ethnicities of people who are not providing proper supervision for their children, they call it child neglect. And that you should have been watching your children and, sound the alarm, here comes CPS. Just saying.
So what we would do is we would just steal or break into houses or sell drugs or whatever we could do to make any kind of money at all.
We used to hitchhike to concerts all the time. We saw Aerosmith before they were huge, and Alice Cooper in '72.
They were good kids. They did mischievous things. I mean, they were not like your normal children.
We were totally all about rock and roll. We lived it 24/7 every day.
But I just gave them freedom to be themselves. But I just gave them freedom to be themselves. But I just gave them freedom to be themselves. Once they got out on their own, they really used that freedom.
So what we would do is we would just steal or break into houses or sell drugs or whatever we could do to make any kind of money at all. Sell drugs or do is we would just steal or break into houses or sell drugs or whatever we could do to make. Do is we would just steal or break into houses or sell drugs or whatever we could do to make any kind of money at all.
Right. Okay. Steal, break into houses, sell drugs. Does that sound familiar? Anybody? And their mom said that they were good boys. That's what she said.
We used to hitchhike to concerts all the time. We saw Aerosmith before they were huge, you know, and I was Cooper in '72.
They were good kids. They did mischievous things. I mean, they were not like your normal children.
Mischievous things.
In '72.
They were good kids. They did mischievous things. I mean, they were not like your normal children. I would run the light show and do the sound.
That's their mother talking.
I mean, we like a family.
This was the kind of band we didn't really care what people thought about us. I mean, me especially, because I was never the popular kid. I was always the outcast.
Kevin had to imitate everything Merle did. And it was kind of like everything Kevin did, Merle had to do too. They were very competitive.
If a child really wants to do something, they will do it. They'll find a way, you know, one way or another. Yeah, you're a wonderful woman.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, well, thank you
It's
for
really
having me.
good to see you. It makes me feel good to have somebody say that Kevin was a good musician, not just
He
a
was a good
crazy
person.
man.
No, he had a good heart. You know, down deep inside, I know he loved you.
I mean, everybody thinks he was just a nut, but you know, he was more
He
than
was a
that.
human being. He was
Yeah.
a person. There's a person
And he
there.
was talented. He really was talented.
I'm here at the home of Gigi Allin, famed rock star.
Not me.
Gigi, where did the name Gigi come from?
That came because I am Jesus Christ, the Son of Son, the Lord of Lords, the King of Kings, the Devil of Devils.
Stay out of here. No more troublemakers around here.
But you ain't heard the last of me yet, buddy.
It's so sad. I have just one grandchild, Nico, my dead son's daughter. I brought her up for the first 3 years of her life. Bought all of her diapers.
I was never close to Nico, and Gigi sure as hell wasn't. He left when she was like 3 years old. He was a rock star.
Her mother hated Kevin, and that's probably why she doesn't have anything to do with me. She's all I've got left of Kevin. You know, how nice it would be if we could have a wonderful, wonderful relationship, because she's his daughter. I don't have him anymore, but I could at least have her.
Tell me it's like this, like
His mother.
I don't have him anymore, but I could at least have her.
Wow.
tell me it's like this, like
His mother.
no.
What's your mother like?
Yeah.
I don't talk to her.
Wait a minute. He drew that about his mother?
3 mothers and 3 fathers, so I don't know what the fuck anyone. I really don't care.
I didn't see
Damn.
Kevin for a lot of years. I know he was in Chicago. I know he was sleeping on the street. But I couldn't go look for Kevin. I just didn't have the means or the money. I mean, you can't hold your children captive. But I wonder if it would have helped if I had done something like that. And I'll always wonder. And that's a terrible feeling.
Wow.
In a week.
Just go down to the mission and eat a burrito.
I haven't eaten since I ate today for the first time since I got to town.
Well, so I guess we're gonna get to see some dung. Some Gigi.
Well, okay, if I don't shit, you'll see something. I don't know.
Wow.
Somebody buy more hamburgers. More burritos.
Just keep buying me food, I'll shit.
Go buy him a hamburger. What the fuck?
What's the point? I'm just trying to throw shit at the people because that's the way I see them. You know, I don't really like people that much. I'm not very social. I'm not, you know, particularly up there to entertain them. I'm kind of there to make them my target. As far as I'm concerned, they're my enemy.
Wow.
He was just trying to outdo what everyone else did.
He was killing himself is what he was doing.
Wow.
It's just shit. It really is. It's really not that big of a deal. Yeah, it doesn't smell too good, you know, but it just wipes off.
Okay, that's his brother. His brother puts on a glove, picks up his stuff out of the toilet, puts it in a container, and mixes it, smears it around, and then paints with it. And they're normal. Right. Okay, so, and then he's selling it. Wow. Wow. Merle Allen shit art for sale on Facebook. Why don't you guys run right over? Why don't you buy some for R. Kelly? Yeah. I think somebody got some ideas from somebody else.